morning. I hope you all can hear me. I'm on the highway. I don't know if you all know it or not, but my videos are a day behind. So today is actually Saturday for me. If you watched yesterday's video, then you know I'm traveling today. I'm traveling to Mississippi. But God, all I can say is but God. I have a little bit more joy today. When I say he orchestrates every step. So if you know you watched yesterday's video, I got my rest. I was able to sleep to 6. This morning, I just, I set an alarm for 5 o'clock, but I was like, let God wake me up. He woke me up at 4. I laid there, just trying to go back to sleep, but the person that I'm going to be with over the course of the next week or so called my phone at about 4:45, 4:50. I picked up on the second ring. We've been on the phone for almost 2 hours. He has me on assignment, and I'm walking in it. When I say he orchestrates it all, because if you know me, back in the day, I was a cell phone girl. I had all the accessories, all the ringtones. I had everything was changed out on my phone but the motherboard, the flashing lights, all of that. I was that. I actually I'm a certified repair technician certified level 3 repair technician for wireless repair. I actually used to fix cell phones, all of the things. But the past, I think probably since I left Exxon, I don't turn my ringer on. I hate to hear a phone ring. So my ringer is never on. It's always on vibrate. And sometimes it's on completely do not disturb. I get agitated. Like the sound of a phone ringing agitates me. So, and the phone, I've gotten to the point I don't even sleep with it in the bed anymore. So, baby, it's between you and God if you call me in the middle of the night with an emergency, because my phone is on my nightstand. But I heard the vibration, the silence in the room, me being awake, picked it up instantly. All his plan. And I feel good. In that conversation, it was difficult. It was a roller coaster of emotions, but yeah, got off with such peace, and I think she has peace. And I feel, when I can hear that change, because I don't only listen to what people say, I listen to the tone, I listen to the energy in their voice, I listen to the inflictions on certain things, I listen how they say certain things and how they're responding. I guess that goes back into when I was a psychology major. I pay attention to all of that stuff, and I'm okay with until I get there. She and of course, call me back. Call me back. If you need me, call me back, girl. But yeah, it just gives me peace on this ride, and I've gotten so used to this ride. My drive is over 7 hours, but people are like, ooh, it's not that bad. The way that I normally time it, because a lot of times I get up and I leave out at like 3 in the morning, because by the time the sun is rising, I'm at my halfway point, and then it's just like I'm just starting the day, so it's not really that tiring. Put my car in cruise control and I get on down. Like, I'm used to it. And it's crazy because it used to be the music, and I used to have to change different music. I go through the different music throughout the trip, but he changed that like sometime last year, and I really would just be listening to podcasts and watching videos. And I'll say the last few trips since probably like November-ish have really just been, and it used to be business podcasts and YouTubes and all of that, but it all shifted to the Word of God and sermons and podcasts related to religion and Christianity. And He's transformed me. This journey, just submit to it. The scripture for this morning, darn it. I think it was Exodus 20, but it was another one, or Exodus 22. I put it on my stories. It was also about rest. Yeah, he's constantly confirming. So I'm gonna post as I can. I think, like, I was trying to upload the video from yesterday while I'm on the road. Not sure how service is gonna allow me to do that, but I'll be still posting when I can, leaving a word when I can. I still want to encourage anybody, if God is taking you on a journey, just give up the fight. Just give up the fight. I fought it for way too long. I really fought, and I didn't understand. I'm thinking, is this thing, is this? No, you're in spiritual warfare, because God He's calling you to higher, and you just trying to stay down here. You just trying to stay down here and mingle with the people and stay in the world and keep operating in flesh. God said no. And it was battle. And when I finally realized what it is and who's calling me, complete surrender. And I feel a sense of peace. The only thing I have is that confusion, because I'm not in control, and I'm so used to being in control. But it's gonna go away too. It's gonna go away too, and I'm just walking in it. So y'all have a blessed day. Pray for me. Traveling grace. I know He got me. He's got me covered. I'm already protected. But y'all be blessed and have a good weekend. I'm back. Y'all gonna get a lot of content on this trip, because listen, nothing but the mind is going. So I guess just keep getting realizations, which I got it a little while ago, of how God has He's been trying to get me for a long time. Back in 2011, because that's when I got my house. A prophet came to me. I was at a friend's wedding, and it was actually her uncle. He was the officiant over the ceremony or whatever. And we was at the rehearsal, and he came to me. Never seen this man before in my life. Never knew. At that time, I didn't know he was a prophet. I didn't know anything about this man. I just knew he the minister. He gonna be the one to oversee the wedding. And my friend at the time, she had a wedding planner, but people want to get themselves titles too. And the lady wasn't a wedding planner. The lady was a decorator. That's all she was. Because the things that we expect her to be doing or step in, she had that. I had to do it. She come over there, what about this? I was like, ma'am, what you got paid for? That's neither here or there. I needed a moment with that one. That just hit me. Like, boy, stop giving yourselves title. No, I mean, people be wanting to make themselves sound important. You are a decorator. Present yourself as a decorator. I mean, you did some beautiful decorations. Step in there. A wedding planner, girl, shut up. Lady, shut up, because she was an older lady. But either way, so I had to step in and kind of help with some stuff or whatever. And, that's one thing about me. I'm gonna do it. Wherever I'm needed. If I can assist, if I'm able to, I'm going to. That's just in me. That's just the way I'm wired. Either way, so he come to me and he was like, hey, you were sent here to lead. And I'm thinking he's saying this because he watching me, kind of run this rehearsal and all of that. And I was like, okay. He was like, you were sent here to lead. And he was like, just keep doing what you're doing. He said, God sent you here to lead. And he also told me, he's saying, I see you signing some papers soon. He said, just hold on. What he didn't know, and she didn't know, my friend, because I hadn't even talked to her, that day I was going through the process of trying to buy my house then. Baby, I'll tell anybody, it's the worst headache of your life. I was going back and forth with the people that I was dealing with. It was just so much. And that particular day, I had went from cussing the girl out to crying on the phone because I was just so frustrated. I was just so tired. And I'm like, you know what? I got somewhere to stay. I don't even need to deal with this. I am so sick of y'all. Like, I don't even want the house. Forget it. I was staying in a townhouse. I was comfortable in my townhouse. It was an older townhouse. I was renting it. Rent was good. Like, I'm good. You know, I could have stayed where I was, and it was just so frustrating. So when he said that to me, I looked at him. You see me signing some papers, son. I said, okay. Because at that time, didn't know, he just a minister. You know, I don't know this man from a pan of paint, but it's just like, wow. Okay. So I went to her and I was like, your uncle, he came and told me. She said, he's a prophet. I was like, really? She said, and he's not going to talk to you unless he's been told something. I knew nothing. I heard of a prophet, but I didn't have an understanding of what a prophet was at that time. And I didn't go and do my research. I just knew that this man owned to something, because I want to say, I can't remember, I want to pinpoint, but I think she got married in May. I closed on my house in July. And when everything worked out, like, because we went through that little month or whatever that we dealt with then. But when the lady called me at this point, she was like, hey, Miss Colston, I just need you to send me this document, this document, this document. That's it. I don't need nothing else from you, and we're going to schedule your closing next week. I said, do what? She said, yes, just send me A, B, C, everything done. Don't worry about nothing else. We're good to go. I say, you mean to tell me? Because I want to say that this might have been, when I had the custom out and all that, I want to say that this was before I had even started looking for a house. I was still trying to get my pre-approval completed, I think. And they were, so I went through the NACA program. If anybody, I'll tell people that it's a blessing and a curse. I'm not gonna lie. I am thankful. I am grateful for the NACA program. I bought a new construction, all of the things. Like, it's a very beneficial program when it's done right. And it was like a 11-month process for me, because the initial person that I had got fired. But then, you know, when it turned around, it's like I say, if anybody want to know about that, leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll do a whole video about that process. But I want to say that I was still trying to get through my pre-approval phase when all of that, when he told me this, and I was just like, forget it. I don't have to, maybe it ain't my time to buy a house. And I'm glad I didn't give up. Like, God has been, that's why when I'm started understanding curses and covenants and these demonic spirits and all that, it made everything make sense. Because, like I said, I've been going, I would see blessings, I would see wins, but there would always be something that was inexplainable, that was almost like combatant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always some type of battle, and I'm thinking it's things in the physical world or in the world that I need to correct or I need to work on, and it was all taking place in the spiritual. I was fighting a losing battle and did not know it for so long, because I didn't have that understanding and didn't figure out. It's been something it's something, whatever that demonic spirit was that was trying to deter myself and what's in my bloodline. We couldn't see it. It's even when I get blessed, it's always a struggle to get there. You know what I'm saying? It's always something, some type of difficulty. It's never just, I woke up this morning and whoop, baby, who? I love to see people have those type of testimonies. I want some of those kind of testimonies. No, baby, I had to fuss and fight, but God. I held on. It worked out. But yeah, oh man, he just keep revealing to me how he's been talking to me. He's been talking to me. And I fought him for so long. Surrender. Surrender. That's all I can tell anybody. Surrender. This battle is not yours. Baby, this battle is not yours. And you do not have to fight it. Any of them. Just surrender. Y'all, I got real sidetracked in that video. That wasn't even my point. I don't even know where I went with it. So he told me that I was sent here to lead. And for a long time, I struggled with that because I felt he was trying to tell me I needed to be a manager. And that's not in my makeup. I don't want to manage people. I want to protect them. I don't do the boss thing. I'm more of a person. I can deal with an effective leader because that means you're not going to ask me to do anything that you're not willing to do. And I can operate in that. And I get along with those type of people. The whole boss, and that's for the longest. If I would have turned to God then maybe I wouldn't have been so lost and trying to figure it out for the past 13 years of how I'm supposed to be trying to lead. And I think, man, I still don't know how he's trying to show me to lead, but I think he's preparing me through my spiritual gifts to lead. And I'm not sure in what element it's going to be. Yeah, and I'm just waiting to figure that out. But that's where I was going with that video. I went down a whole little rabbit hole, but it was just like, I was confused when he told me, God is not an author of confusion. If I would have known and I was in my word and I was walking this walk, then I would have been able to go home then and pray and ask God, okay, you had this prophet to speak to me. This prophet said that you sent me here to lead. How do you want me to lead? Because then, man, I've been spending the past few years asking God, how do you want me to serve? Oh my God, I have been asking the people, how do you want me to serve? When a prophet told me back in 2011, God sent me here to lead. Girl, what has you been doing? But I'm walking now, God. I'm walking now. I'm working. I'm listening. I'm listening for your voice, God. Come on, speak to me. Speak to me. Tell me what it is. Man, girl, you so hard-headed. You so hard-headed. And I mean, even with being a leader and being in leadership, you can still serve. So don't think I'm saying, oh, I'm above certain. No, baby, I'm still gonna serve in some aspect because that's genuinely who I am. I know God's not gonna take that away from me. Like I say, if you need me to help and I'm able to help, I'm gonna help. If it's physical, whatever I can contribute, that's just in me. And I know He gave me that for a reason. So yeah, I'm asking for direction on how to serve, that comes naturally to me. Darn it. I don't have to ask Him to serve. I just gotta walk in my purpose. I hear what's going on and I know where to fit in. And that's why I struggle with people. I hate for a person, if you see me trying to get something done, trying to fix something in, and you walk up, you see I'm busy, I'm in the crunch trying to get it figured out, and you walk up, what you need me to do? Nothing. Not nothing. What I can appreciate, it is nothing like when you doing something and you trying to get something figured out and somebody walk in, oh, I got this for you, let me do it. That's it. That's it. That's me. I'm gonna sit back and observe for a minute and see what you got going on, and you know what, I got this, let me take this out, let me handle this for you. That's what people need a lot of times. We don't need that. Is so frustrating. Now, you see I'm sitting here trying to struggle, trying to put this in. You see what I'm trying to do, and you sitting up there talking about you need some help. No, I don't need none. Go away. That is so annoying. But I digress. So Yep, y'all probably gonna get a lot of content from this trip, because that's what goes on while I'm driving down the road. I just get all of these. He just got time to talk to me. It's just me and the highway, and my mind just be rolling. So as it come to me and I feel like it can benefit somebody,